Uh-huh. What did you learn?
Relative.
Uh-huh. So we were practicing what? Uh-huh. What we were practicing yesterday, guys.
Relative close, teacher.
Okay, very good. Relative clause. Okay, what else? Relative clause in order to join the sentences, right? So we were practicing that. So today we're going to practice relative clauses, but we're going to try making descriptions, okay? So we're going to try making descriptions, okay? And also these are gonna help you when you don't know how to say something and you want to explain it, okay? So we're going to start the class right now, but first of all, we're going to start with a conversation. So look at here what it says. It says, hey John, you look sad. Are you okay? No, I'm not. The thief stole the car that I rented. Oh, really? Did you inform the police? Yes, I did. I informed a policeman who was very strict. He made me feel even more worried. Okay, now we're going to practice this conversation, okay, together. Now, Ceci, you're going to practice with Leo. Hey, sir, you're going to practice with Christian. And Gerardo is going to practice with me, okay? So, Ceci, you are going to be letter A. Leo, you are going to be letter B. Okay, let's start.
Hey John, you look sad. Are you okay?
No, I'm not. The thief stole the car that I rented.
Oh, really? Did you inform the police? Sí.
Yes, I did. I informed me a policeman who was very strict. He made me feel even more worried.
Good, very good. Okay, strict. He made me feel even more worried. Good, very good. Okay, now next one, Hazel um with Christian. Okay, so Christian, you're going to be letter B, Hazel letter A.
Hey John, you look sad. Are you okay?
No, I know. The thief stole the car that I rented.
That I rented. That I rented.
That I rented.
Good.
Oh, really? Did you inform the police?
Yes, I did. I informed a policeman who was very sick. He made me feel even more worried.
Very good. Even. Even.
Even.
Okay, great. Very good. Okay, now, Gerardo, you're going to practice with me, okay? So, let's see, I'm going to start, okay? I'm going to be letter A. So, hey, John, you look sad. Are you okay?
No, I'm not. The thief stole the car that I rented.
Oh, really? Did you inform the police?
Yes, I did. I informed a policeman who was very strict. He made me feel even more worried.
Okay, very good, very good. So if you notice here, we have here a who, okay? So we have who asked relative clause, okay, to join two sentences, two ideas, okay? Now we are going to start practicing the joint sentences and also making descriptions, okay? So we are going to use, guys, we are going to use who or which, okay? So let's start. Look at here what it says, a hose. A hose is something a firefighter used to put out fires. Okay, now, what do you think is the correct one? Which or who? Which or who? So guys, okay, you say which. Okay, now, first of all, let me tell you that a hose is an object. Is an object that that a firefighter used to extinguish the fire. Okay, so that is a hose. So what do you think, who or which here?
Which teacher?
Which, you say which. Okay, someone else?
Which?
Okay, it's which, very good. So in this case is which. Why? Because we are talking about a hose. And what is a hose in Spanish? What is a hose in Spanish? Any idea? So a hose is something which a firefighter uses to put out fires. So what is a hose? What do you think is a hose? Guys, what is a hose?
Manguera.
Thank you so much. Very good. Manguera. Yeah, that's right. Great. Okay, now let's go with the next one. So look at here what it says. An architect is someone designed buildings. So an architect is someone designed buildings. So what do you think it is in here? Who or which?
Who teacher?
Who? Okay, why who? Why who? ¿Por qué? Why do you think
to
it's who?
refer to people?
Very good. Yes, because is used to refer to people. Very good. And here we are talking about an architect. An architect is a person, right? Okay. Now that's why we used who. So next one, my car. My car I bought last week is secondhand. So my car I bought last week is secondhand. So here, what do you think? Who or which?
Which teacher?
It is which. Very good. Which. Great. Okay, next one. The woman. The woman he is speaking to is my boss.
Who?
It is who. Very good. It is who. Okay, but in this case, we're going to eliminate this part. Okay. Es redundante. Okay, very good. The woman who is speaking to is my boss. Who he is speaking to. Okay, it's okay. This one. Sorry. Who he is speaking to is my boss. Okay, very good. The panda bear. The panda bear is an animal is in danger of extinction. Okay. Which one is here? Which or who? Which or who?
Which teacher?
It is which. Very good, because which is used to Leo. What is the use of which as a relative clause?
For animals, objects, or ideas.
Very good job. Yes, for animals, objects, or even ideas. Great, very good. Okay, now let's go with the next one. This blouse was my favorite. It's too small for me. It's too small for me now. Okay, this blouse. Who or which?
Which?
It is? Very good. It is which, because we are talking about a blouse, right? Okay, number 7, the last one. I don't know any people speak Spanish. I don't know any people speak Spanish. Which one? Who or which? I don't know any people. Ceci, which one do you think? Who or which? Who, very good. Yes, in this case is who. Great. Who. Okay, now everyone is going to read one of these meanings because these are meanings. How do we know that these are meanings? Because we are saying a host, an architect, my car. Okay, this is not a meaning. Esto no es un significado. Okay, this is a meaning. Okay, so meaning means making descriptions, okay? That is meaning. A host, you are describing what is that? An architect, so you are describing that profession. A panda bear, you are describing the animal, okay? For example, try to describe something, okay? So I'm going to tell you what are you going to describe, okay? Try to use who or which. Okay, now let's start. Gerardo, what is a cell phone for you? What is a cell phone for you? So try to describe it.
My cell phone is Huawei.
No. Try to make a description. So don't talk, okay, it's a Huawei. Yeah, but imagine that you are describing to a baby, because imagine that a kid asks you, Gerardo, what is that? That is a cell phone. And what is a cell phone? So try to make the description. A cell phone is something or is an object. Okay, so try to make the description.
Is a object.
Continue. If
Mm,
if it is an object, remember that we can use which. Okay, we can use which. Okay, go ahead one more time. A cell phone is an object. Okay,
subject which mm, which is use the tool.
Which is used. Okay, which is used. El cual es usado.
Which a tool.
Um, okay, as a tool. As a tool. Continue.
Mm, mm.
Try to do it. That's why we're practicing this. So try to do it. You can do it.
Mm. 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 I don't know this.
Easy. It's easy. Don't say I don't know because you know how to say, how to make a description. Okay. So I'm going to help you. So listen. What is a cell phone? A cell phone is an object that is used, or in this case, we are using which. Okay, a cell phone is an object which is used as a tool of communication. Easy. Or you can say, okay, a cell phone. A cell phone is an object which is used to make calls. Okay, so that is a cell phone. Okay, now let's talk about who. Leo, describe, let me see, describe, okay, describe a teacher. Easy, describe a teacher. What is a teacher for you?
A person.
Uh-huh.
Uh, a teacher is a person that.
Use who? Use who? Because we're using who or which.
Okay, teacher. A teacher is a person who who will teach.
Who teach? In this case, who teaches because it's one.
Who teaches.
Uh-huh.
Okay, teacher.
Who teaches what?
English.
Okay, very good. English. Okay, good. Okay, now let's go with Ceci. Okay, Ceci, describe a computer. What is a computer for you?
Computer is creative and people use happy.
Okay, okay, yeah. Can you repeat, please? Porque casi no se le escucha, se le escucha como interferencia.
And computers
A computer is?
creative and people happy. Um, Teacher,
Okay, okay, good. Okay, what's a computer? A computer is an object that many people use to save information, to look for information. So you can say it like that, okay? So that is making descriptions, okay? So imagine that someone asks you about something like, do you know what a mango tree is? Ah, okay, a mango tree is a plant that makes mango. Okay, so simple as that. Okay, so we have to keep on practice this part. Okay. Okay. Exercise number 2. Where or which? So we are going to start practicing with where or which. So first of all, guys, how do we use where? Where? How do we use where? How do we use where? To describe what? Or to talk about what?
Places.
Place.
Very good. To talk about places, right? Okay. Yes. So where is used to talk about places? Okay. And what about which? What about which? Which is used for objects, ideas, and even animals, right? Good. Okay. Now here we have a pair of cities, restaurants, island, building, and country. Okay, so let's start. But we are going to identify first if we are going to use where or which. Okay, so number 1, look at here what it says. London. London is a city. London is a city my best friend live. So in this case, it's where or which. What can you tell me? It is where or it is which?
Where?
It is where.
Where?
Very good. It is where. In this case, is where. Okay. Where. Okay. Now look at the second one. London. London is a city thousand of tourists visit every year. What do you think is in here? Who? Sorry. Where or which?
Where?
Just say where. Okay. Someone else?
It's where, teacher.
Is where. Very good. Is where, because we are talking also about London. London is a city en donde miles de turistas visit. Okay, very good. Now, next one. That's the restaurant we had dinner last night. That's the restaurant we had dinner last night. Okay. Who or which? Sorry, where or which?
Where?
It is where. Okay. That's a restaurant where. Okay. Where? Okay. And the next one, that's the restaurant serves the best food in the city. Ajá. Which or where?
Where?
Where? Okay. So in this case is which. Okay. El cual, which. The same in here. Okay, here is which. Okay. London is a city which thousands of tourists and don't, okay. El cual miles de turistas visita. Okay. Next one, this island. This island, you can find bananas. This is the island, you can find bananas. Ajá. Where or which? Ajá.
Where?
You say where. Okay, very good. Where? Okay, now listen. What's the difference here using where or which? Depending on the context, depending what follows then. Okay, so this is the island where you can find bananas. Good. What about the next one? It says Mallorca is an island, is near Menorca. Mallorca is an island, is near Menorca. Ajá. Ajá. Which or where?
Where, teacher?
Okay, what is the meaning of where?
¿Dónde?
Very good. If I say Mallorca es una isla donde está cerca Menorca. It makes sense.
No, teacher.
All right. Ok. No tiene sentido. Entonces, ¿de qué forma sería aquí?
Which?
Very good. In this case is which. Okay. So remember that we are going to use where or which depending on what follows. Okay. Okay, look at this one. It says, I live in a building. I live in a building. Has 40 stories. Stories, okay? In this case, is historias, okay? I live in a building. There are 40 stories, okay? So look at the difference. Okay. Okay, I live in a building has 40 stories. Okay. Guys, in this case, stories make reference big building with 7 floors. Okay. So instead of saying floors, you can say stories. Okay. So 1 floor, 2 floors, 3 floors. Okay. 40 floors. Okay. I live in a building.
Which?
Very good. El cual, which has 40 stories. Okay. And the next one, look at this. It says, I live in a building. There are 40 stories.
Where?
Where, teacher?
Where, very good. En donde o donde hay. So look at the difference. Look at the difference. Both sentences means the same. Ambas significan lo mismo. ¿Sí? Ambas significan lo mismo. But what's the difference? The difference is the form of the use. Okay. So, en una dice tiene, and in the other one says I. Okay, but both sentences means the same. Ambas significan exactamente lo mismo, but in different words. Okay, that's why we used different relative clause. Okay, now let's go with the next one. Can you name the country was the birthplace of Mozart? And can you name the country Mozart was born? Okay. Now, let's go ahead. So, okay, wait. Okay, now, can you name the country was the birthplace of Mozart? Birthplace is the place that this person born, okay? So, which or where?
Where?
Where? No, it's not where. Can you name the country donde fue el lugar de nacimiento de Mozart? ¿O el cuál fue el lugar de nacimiento de Mozart? ¿Cuál creen ustedes? A ver, a ver, a ver. Ajá.
Which teacher?
Very good, it's which. That's why it's not where, it's which. Okay. Next one, it says, can you name the country Mozart was born? Uh-huh.
Where teacher?
In this case, it's where. Very good. So, listen, both means the same. Ambas significan lo mismo. Solo que una menciona el lugar de nacimiento y el otro menciona el principio. Cantante o banda, no sé qué era, Mozart. Ok. You got this? ¿Se comprende esa parte? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
We have to keep on practice. Tenemos que seguir practicando, right? Okay. So, listen,